Hi everyone, welcome to Connect Live Technologies. Today I'm going to show you how to set up a user account or else how we can create a user account in our Oracle Fusion application. I'm going to show now. Okay, so how to create our own user account in our Oracle Fusion application. So that I'm going to show you. Okay, so it will be very helpful for the beginners. Okay, so let's see that. So this is my link. So once I get the demo link, okay. So this is the username. It is a password. Just click on sign in. Okay. So once we log in with the our credentials into our demo instance. So here we have a navigator option. Okay. Let me highlight that. So here navigator option. Just click on it to create the new user account. Then after that, go to tools. Here we have a tools. So just expand it. Then after tools, sorry. Okay. So here we have a security console option. So under the tools. Okay. So just click on it. Go to tools, security console. Yeah. So this is a normal pop-up. Just cancel it. Okay. So before we go and create the user, so here we have a few options. We'll discuss this one by one and we can go and create our new user account in our Fusion application. So here if you see here, this we will call it as a APM, Access Policy Manager, where we will create all our custom roles. Okay. So if you see here, by clicking on this respective option, create a custom role, you can set up your own roles in our Fusion application depends on the requirement. That is the purpose. We will use this create custom role or else this role privilege option. Okay, this role selection we can create our new users or else if you want search for any existing user by using this search option like let's put it general account. Yeah. So this is the existing role. So by using this particular rules section, we can able to see all our existing role or else we can able to create custom roles. Okay, that is the use of this first tab called roles. Okay, that is the use of this. Next one, we go to second tab. So this is a page where we will create our new user account. Okay, so here by clicking on add user account, we will create it. That we'll see later. Before that, we'll discuss the few more options. Now, if you go to the third section called analytics, so here what is the use of this? Here we can able to see each role category wise. We will see the diagrams. So how many job roles we have, duty roles we have, abstract roles we have. It will give the crystal clear list in our application. How many roles categories will be there? It will show that. Just the diagram it will show within this application. So here we have database resource. So those things also you can just verify. That's it. Okay. So the next section would be certification. Okay. What is the use of this certification? It is very important in real time. So if we want to generate our client private key, public key for a bank integration. So here we will create the PGP keys. Okay. So if you see here, if you want give the any name or something, you can create it. Okay. So that I will show you different. Okay. So but please keep in mind. So here we have it. your respective public key and a private key. Okay. Next, that we will use in main bank integration. The next one, go to user categories. So if we go to user category, so here system, it will give the template name, that is the default template. If we click on this default template, so here we have a different category details. So within the details, how you are creating your user category. So with the combination, you are creating first name and last name combination. So generate the system username when the generation rules fails. That means it will create automatically. What is the category template which used? So the basic information it will be there to create a user account. Based on that system, it will take the options. Next, if you go to the password policy, so here we have a password policy. Like days before the password should be expired, 90 days. Days before the password expiry warning. So we will, once the 80 days crossed, system it will hit the password warning messages. Hours before password reset token expires. So 4 hours before our passport token, if we have any passcode or else we have RSA token ID. So 4 hours before it will expire. Next, password complexity, at least 8 characteristics, 1 numeric. So dissolve the last password or else administrator can manually reset the password. That means the guy who having the access for IT security manager, he can able to query and reset your password. Whether that access he should give or not, you can select here. Okay. These are the password policies. Next one, notification. This is very, very important. So you see here, there are a lot of templates we have. So in real time, we have users across the globe, like Mexico, France, US, German, and then Middle East regions. So in this case, if we want send this password expiry notifications or a forgot username or forgot password notification or expiry warnings, it will send the notifications to the all the users based on this EL expression language. So now at this moment, if you see here, let me open this password. 1 minute. So if you see here, we can see the this respect to password expiry job details in this particular template. So with the help of that template, what it will happen, it will hit the notifications to the respective users in the respective local languages or as your respective country specific language. If you see, this is a message which you want to send a message to your respective business users in a single loop. So here it will convert this CL expression language as a normal mail template. Normal mail, how you will get the expiry related warning messages, notification, right? That it will change. So this we will copy in real time. If you want send the local language, any Arabic or else any Mexican language, Spanish language, any Japanese language, Chinese language. So by selecting these seeded templates, we will convert our local language and we can send to these templates to our employee user reference purpose. Okay. So in every organization, 100% we will use this template for all the notifications. So if you see here, there are a lot of templates we have. Forgot username template, new account manager template, new account template. Next, forgot username template again. Okay. So password generate template, expiry warning template, reset password reset template, single sign on disable confirmation template. Okay, like that, we have a different types of templates we have that we will be used, and then we can accordingly send the notifications to the all the users in our organization. Okay, so the next, if you go another one, we have a user account. So here we can see how many users we have, what username having I mean the username and the display name, what email address having, that we can able to see here. Okay. So now go to back. So next, if you go to the single sign-on, so this single sign-on, we will be mainly used for whenever we are logging with our application without non-SSO, or else if we want login with the company sign-on, that means company credentials. If IDC is enabled, so IDC means that is a some user access history tracking and security related website. So with the help of that IDC, we can generate our respective single sign-on. This we can say maybe multi-factor authentication. Okay, so that is also one kind of what we can say, it's a software base. Okay, yeah. So if you see here, so we can enable the single sign-on for our client client single sign-on. That means we have to log in with the SSO credentials, and it will give the passcode update like RSA token ID they need to pass, and accordingly they will log in. In this case, this single sign-on SSO we will enable for all the users for the respective clients. Next, we have a API authentication. So this API authentication also same. If you want build any integration with our Fusion application, so with the help of mobile apps or any third-party application or anything. So in this case, we will build the integration here by enabling the APIs on that. Okay, that is the purpose we will use this. Anything is left. Yeah. So next administration. So under this administration, okay. So here we will see under this administration we can see the all the users and roles related status here. So general information and then no roles information. So how we want to create our role code, role name, suffix and prefix, role status as if we create any custom role. Okay. So that we can see the status and user to user role membership transfer status. If you run the transfer from one user to another user any rules, that also we can able to see the status here. Okay, yeah. So these are the basic information we should know whenever we are creating any new user in our Oracle Fusion application. Okay, now let's go and create our Oracle Fusion user account. Okay, now go to user account tab. Okay, so just select the user account tab. Now just click on add user account. So here we need to pass the your last name, username, password, confirm password. This it will getting from the template automatically. We get this information like user category is default. Based on that, this fields and all it is coming. Okay, let's see. So let's create a new user account. Right. Okay. So I'm using the my last name, my user account, same only. Okay. So let me copy this here, and I'm going to give the same password. Password. Okay. So if you see here, so based on the user account, you can provide your first name, last name. Based on this combination, your system it will take username also. Okay. If you want to check that, just to specify here, connect. See, see. So if you give your first name, last name, accordingly, this name it will take. Okay. But I'm not going to maintain such a way. If you want, you can do it. I'm giving the same username. Connect dot connect dot sorry connect dot drive gl user. This is my last name. I'm not going to use the first name. This is my username and then last name same I'm using. If you want mail ID, you can specify. Anyway, it is the demo instance, not that one. And one more thing I want to specify here. The moment which we are creating it is an implementation user. So if you create any user from this respect to security console by using that option, you are creating an implementation user. It's not an employee user. Okay. So the next one, if you see here, the association person type is none, and account information, if you see this checkbox, it will be an active status. So if you want log this user for someone, don't log in with his credentials under. Instead of deleting under, we can log it. It is active only, but the user cannot able to log in. So we log that user. So if you want to enable any REST API access for this user accounts, you can enable that. Okay. So the next one, here we have an options to add the roles. For the time being, I'm not going to add the roles. First, we will check the behavior, how it will be there for a blank roles. So without assigning the roles, what is the changes, what is the impact it will be there, how the user account will be created, that we will check the behavior. Okay. So just click on save and close. Okay. So connect the GL. So it's a I created a blank user, you can say. That means I didn't assign any single role, but I want to check the behavior this how it will be there without assigning the roles. So now let me log out this from your user account option. Just click on settings and action option. There click on the sign out option. Here we have a sign out option. Click on sign out, confirm. Now provide your credentials, new account credentials. This is your username. This is the password. Okay. So if you see here, one. So if you see, this is the application behavior action. Okay. So if you observe here, so just copy this here. This is the application behavior without rows, so that you can understand without roles what are the access that user is getting. You can able to see, but it won't work anything because We can see the options view and all, but it won't visible and it won't impact anybody. That means it won't give any privilege because it's a blank role. Okay. Now let's log out this. So this is just for your information. I'm showing guys how the impact it will be there, how the behavior it is working without the roles. Now you can log in with the main user, not your connect GL user. Yeah. So now go to navigator tab, go to tools, same screen, security console option. Okay. So you should go to the same options case. Okay. Go to navigator. Okay. There you can select the go to tools option. This is the tools option. Under tools we have a security console. Okay. So just click on it. You can go to user account tab. This is your user account tab. Just query the username. Okay. So just open the username. Click on edit. Now click on add role option. So now I am assigning the role. So the very first I will assign the employee role. So please keep in mind whenever you are assigning the any role, you should select always the role which is having the ORA code. It should start with that role name ORA. This entire role name should start with ORA. So if you see here, we have P or something is there. So you shouldn't select these roles. Okay, you shouldn't select these roles actually. Don't select these roles. You have to select always ORA roles. Okay, please keep in mind because these ORA roles are the seeded roles which was given by the Oracle. The roles which you are seeing the other than ORA, those are the roles which was created by the someone for their practice purpose, custom roles. And or else we have a some abstract roles also will be there, but those which is not recommended to select while creating the any user, we shouldn't assign them to any user. Okay, so always we can select ORA related users. Okay, so these roles only you have to select. Just keep in mind. Okay, so let me select this. Okay, so once you select this, just select the role, go to add role membership, just click on it. Okay, and then after that, if you want to assign the remaining roles, you can assign at a time. But for the time being, I want to show you the actual behavior one by one, how the impact it is happening for each role in the application for the user that we can check it. Okay, just click on done now. Okay, now just click on save and close. Click on done. Okay, so now sorry, again you can log out this current user, log in with your own user, connect through GL user. This is our new user, right? You can log in with this. So if you see here, so here if we go and check the options which we have, so here if we assign the employee role, that user should see the access option called schedule process. Okay, but here if you see there is no schedule process option, it's not at enable for this. We should run the uh, LDAP process. Let me show you that. So that you should run from your main user only. Okay. Go to navigator, tools, click on this schedule process. So under tools, we have a schedule process. So this we will be used for running the any reports, scheduling the programs, submitting the any jobs. We will use this respective option schedule process. Now we have to see this option for our new user also. Now we have to see this the same option for our new user, another GL user. Just now we created. So the moment we assign this employee role, right, we should able to see this particular schedule process option, but it's not showing there. So because of that, we are submitting this schedule process job. So here, just click on it. So provide the, so just search with LDAP, click on tab out. So here just give the name, click on tab out. Here you can select this retrieve LDAP changes job, select it, click on OK. So what it will do, it will synchronize all our roles and users which we assign for new users. Okay, it will just refresh the roles and it will do the synchronization activity automatically. That role privileges functions it will be enabled for the new users. Okay, just select the submit option, click on OK. So just click on submit. So in Oracle Fusion, so this is synchronization process. It will be bit late, just 1 minute or a 2 minute, 2 to 3 minutes gap will be there to give these access privileges to the new users. So because of that, we will run this synchronization jobs. It will synchronize the data, roles, users automatically. It will give the access for those role privileges to the users. So it will take time to complete this job. Let's see. So you just refresh the pages so that the job it will be completed quickly. You can click on keep on refresh option. It will synchronize. So and one more thing, this job it will run entire application level, not user level or a particular role level. So that is the reason why it will take time to complete the job. So entire whole application level it will check all the roles, users, then accordingly it will do that synchronization act. That is the reason why it will take time. So if you see here guys, still this LDAP program it is running, but that should be fine. You can let it be run. It will take a lot of time. So meanwhile, just log out from the current user. Okay, current user in the sense my main user, and you can go and check it. The application behavior after employee role assigned for the respective user. Okay. So let me see my user. It is the password. Becomes my. So now you can see the changes here. So if we go to, so the very first we have only tools, others we have options. But the moment we have assign the employer role, me tab it is open, me navigator option, procurement we have, and tools option and other options we have. That means tools, others, it will be there. But now we are seeing the procurement and me options, and along with the options are we are seeing more compared to that. So our main criteria is to assign the employee role to any particular user. We are able to see the schedule process under this tools option. That is the main intention. But if we check this in our existing screenshots which we have taken right without I mean that respect to employee role assignment level. If you see here, there is no such a schedule process option here. So here also you can check tools level, nothing it is there. So what if you check here tools level, there are options it will be there for the scheduling process and others. Okay. Yeah. So even you can check here the options also compared to earlier. So here we have accessibility settings, set preferences, print something there. Now record issue troubleshooting related one it is enabled. Yeah. So this is the extra one it is enabled. Okay. Yeah. So by assigning the employee role, mainly we have to check for that respective user and the tools tab. Okay. Whether we are able to get the option called schedule process. Okay. So here employee role is nothing but its abstract role. It will enable the schedule process screen. So where we will run all our jobs, reports, programs from this screen. Okay, that is the use of that. Please keep in mind. So the next one, next let me log out this. So now log in with your main user again. Okay. So go to navigator, tools, security console. These options remain should be same guys. You should keep on use the same options to access the user account tab. Tools, security consoles. Click on it. Now go to user account tab for your username. Connect. You can directly click on OK. OK in the sense here enter you can click on it. Once you given your respective user keywords user click on search option or else directly click on enter also. It's up to your else. Okay. Now just open the username. Just click on it. Click on edit. Go to add role. Provide the another user for another role like application implementation consultant role. This is the one. So I told you right. You should select always the role. It should start with ORE. Okay. You should select the role code. start with ORA always. You shouldn't select other than ORA role. Okay. And if you see here, we have a consultant copy like that, it will be there. Those roles also you shouldn't select. You have to select the actual name and actual role code. So if you see here, there is no copy or do not use something, it will be there. So as this name, what role name we have, that it will be that you have to select. If you see a copy, do not use some names, it will be the country specific like that. You shouldn't select these roles at all. You have to select always this particular roles which start with ORA. These are the seeded ones which was given. Now, what is the purpose of this role? It will be enable the features for the user to do the setups for all the applications, all the offerings. That means the user who having this application implementation consultant role, this person can able to do the configuration setups for across the products like SCM, finance, manufacturing, supply chain, inventory, procurement, finance, then yeah, so all the PPM. So for all the modules, you can able to do the configuration. Okay, just select this, click on add role membership, click on done. Now we have the two roles access for this user. Click on save and close. Click on done. Now the process remains same. Click on sign out, log in with the new user. So this is our new user. Click on sign in. So still the access is not enabled for this new user. But let me take the screen prints of this actual behavior. So I'm deleting this. So after assigning that, we should see a lot of changes, but let me show you that as well. So this should be fine. Okay. Let me log out this. Then you can relog in with the same name, same user. So it's not a synchronized. Okay. Let me check if that is user having access for LDAP. So the remaining process same. So if you assign the three roles, you will get the access all at a time. But I want to show you the difference. That is the reason why I'm doing one by one. So that you guys also understand which role is giving the which privileges, which options for the respective user. So that is main important. Okay. If you assign the all three roles together, you cannot find the difference. You don't know that. That is the reason why I'm doing one by one. There is no other reason. Click on again schedule process, schedule new process, LDAP you can run it. Just to give the name, click on tab. You pull the all the names. Select the retro LDAP change, click on it. That's it. So So still the existing one still it is running guys. In this case it will be hold I will check. See, it's a block. Once it is succeeded, then only it will be released again. But anyway, let's see. It will take time to do the synchronization. Let me log out. So let me do one thing. Just click on Control H, delete the history. This we will call it as a catch removing. Now click on now you can go. It will take time. Let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Then we'll see the actual video. So again, I'm working with main user. I want to check the LDAP status. Go to navigator to schedule process. So it should complete at least this process. Okay. Let's wait for a few minutes. So here, if the still job is not completed, what you guys need to do, you can try to log in with another browser. Okay, now I'm using this Edge, Microsoft Edge. So okay, let me provide my credentials. So you can try to use any another browser so that it will get the change. See here, now we will get a lot of options. Trade goods sales, services, me, procurement, my client group help, okay, product manager, so contract manager, order management, supply chain, fixed assets, economics, okay, so tools, configuration, so others. So if you compare with these other options, see here, the main thing, the moment you assign the application implementation role, we can see this option. This we will call it as setup and maintenance. Okay. So in earlier, if you compare with the earlier screen, you have no options. This you can go and check it. So after assigning the application implementation, these are the screens. There are very less than settings and continue option or action options. So now we are seeing a lot of options. Okay. So the moment you assign the application implementation consultant role, you can see this option. This is main very 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 important. So this is the setup and maintenance we can say, or else FSM we can say. FSM functional setup manager or functional setup maintenance. So this is the page where you can able to do the configuration for all the products if you see. So financials, FAH, grant management, HCM, order management, supply chain, procurement, product management, project execution, project finance. So all the models you can able to do the configuration by using this respective role. If you have a application implementation consultant role, you can able to see this mainly setup and maintenance. Please keep in mind. This is very very important. So if we select this option, then you will navigate to this page. This we will call it as a FSM. Okay, this entire page we will call it as a FSM. 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 Okay. FSM means functional setup manager. we will call it as FSM. Okay, this entire screen we will call it as FSM. Please keep in mind. It's a very, very important. If people they couldn't able to recollect the small names also. Okay. So now this is the where we can see the changes the moment you assign the application implementation consultant role to this user. Okay, now go to navigator. I'll show you the few options here. 1 minute. Yeah. So just please observe the options here. Okay. Schedule process it is coming because of employee role. Okay, because of employee role we are seeing. Okay, let me take the screen print. Okay, so this is important. That is the reason I'm showing. So now let's keep this user is sign in only. Anyway, we have another browser. Let me log in with another browser. Now go to my user account. So this is another user, guys. That main user, GL user, connector GL user. Sorry, connector user, not GL user. Sorry. Okay, I got confused. My bad. So now this is my main user connector technology user. So now go to again tools security console. Then you can assign your another role called IT security manager. Go to user account. For your username, click on it. Just click on edit. Click on add role. Now assign the IT security. So as I mentioned, you should assign always overlay roles. This you don't forget. You should select always the role code. It should start with overlay. IT security manager role with the overlay. Don't select these roles other than IT security, other than overlay roles. It won't give the proper privileges. You should select always these roles. Please keep in mind. Okay. So now select this role. You can select this role. Select first row. Click on add role membership. Select it, guys. And after that, click on add role membership. Click on done. Okay. So as usual, just click on save and close. Click on done. Okay. So now let me log in with another browser. Connect the GL user. Okay. Let's log out and relog in this. So here in Oracle Fusion application, that rule synchronization it will take time for 1 minute, 60 seconds to 30 seconds. It's a bit synchronization, bit late. Okay. So now let me log in with my credentials, GL credentials. Welcome. Click on sign in. So now let's go to navigator tools. So if you see here, we didn't see the security console option. So that means it's an implementation consultant user we assign. It's a like a consultant user, but it's not like a IT security manager role user. That means it's not a admin user. Normal, like we can say implementation user, it's not like a admin user. If you have a access for security console option, yes, you will become an admin user as well as your implementation user. So the moment we assign the IT security manager role, we should see the option called security console. So Looks like synchronization it is not yet done. Just click on sign out, confirm. Just click on frustrated, delete all the times. Okay. So again, you can log in with these credentials. User account, sign in. So go to navigator and tools. Yeah, now we are able to see. Sorry, go to navigator. Under we have a tools. This is the tools. This is the security console. So now this GL connector GL user also become a admin user. Earlier until we have a no security role or security role option, we didn't see security console option. Sorry. So that means it's a just implementation user, not admin user. So now it's an implementation user as an admin user. Admin user means if any user having the access for IT security manager role, he is become a admin user. So that means he can able to access all the user accounts now. So just click on security console. So if you observe here the screens before we are assigning the IT security manager role, okay, there is no nothing here. So there is no security console option before we assign the IT security manager role this user account. Okay, it's not there at all. So now the moment we assign the IT security manager role, we are able to see the option called security console. So now just click on this. This user also become a now admin user. See here. Okay, so now we can able to query his own user and he can verify the roles. See, three roles. Okay, so here please keep in mind if you have this, you are becoming consultant user. Okay, consultant user. If you have a access for this, you are an admin user. So admin user means he will have the access for all those the things entire application. He can able to create new user, delete the user, deactivate user, add the roles, delete the roles, whatever you want, he can able to do. So employee rules means if you have employee, just ESS job, schedule process you can able to see, you can run the reports. That's it. That is the use of these three roles. By assigning this role, you can see the setup and maintenance option. Setup and maintenance. By assigning this role, you can see the security console. Security console icon you can see. Here setup and maintenance icon you can see. By assigning this ESS job, schedule process option you can see. That is the usage of schedule process from tools option. Okay. So such a way we can understand the each role important, each role usage, how it is behaving. If I simply assign these three roles at a time, how you can find the difference? You cannot able to find the difference. That is the use of this. You just keep in your mind. Okay. So that is the reason why I'm taking this much time to create a one simple user. Okay. So if I want to create a user, just 5 to 10 minutes job. But who will teach, who will explain this in detail? I mean, not who will. So how we will get to know? So which role it is giving the access, which role it is giving the which privilege, how we will get to know. So that is it will take time and it is impossible. So that is the reason why I explain in detail. Okay. So another thing here, I want to say one more thing. Click on done. Okay, now this user also okay become a IT security role. If you go to home option, so now he can able to create in his own user anything he can able to do that. Go to tools, security console, user account. He can able to create a number of user. He can able to access. He can able to delete anything whatever you want. He can able to do this connect the GL user. So this is all about user creation. Now to access the security console. So if you see here, this is the security console option. By selecting this only, we can able to see this page. But we have another option also. Go to setup and maintenance. So here you can just use the task name dot create implementation. This is the okay. So by using this respect to task, you can able to access your security console page, admin page, role creation page, user account page. Just click on it. So either you can access this option or else if you go to the tools, okay, here we have a what we can call security console option. By using this, either by using this we can access that we already seen or else we have another option called task based create implementation user. So if we select this also, it will go and access the respective page scene. Okay, so we have both the ways we can access this particular user account options page. If we have a IT security manager, then only you can able to see this option, this page action. Otherwise, you cannot able to get it. Okay, yeah. So that is all about user account creation and role assignments. Okay, so I hope I explained very in detail. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe the Connected Technologies YouTube channel for more quality education videos going forward. Okay. Chalo. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Bye.